All right, hey guys, happy Friday. It is Pokemon time. We are all excited because today is release day for Phantasmal Flames. I've got a booster box here. I believe today was the official release day. There's been videos for the last couple of days as usual, which I've watched some of. This product is fetching about 300 bucks on the open market. How crazy is that? Right off the rip. I believe that's more expensive than any of the recent booster boxes have been. What is the reason? Well, it's actually not bursting with possible hits like some of the other sets, but we've got a couple Charizards. We got a Mega Charizard X. We've got even a Gold Charizard. These cards are fetching like $1,000 currently. So you got a big chase, makes it fun. And the last thing, I'm gonna make this a giveaway video. It is the holiday season, why not? I'm gonna give away a Phantasmal Flames ETB. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel, drop a comment on this video. In a week, I'll pick a winner. If you're outside of the US, I'm just gonna give you the value of the box due to excessive shipping costs. But good luck to you. Appreciate you tuning into the channel. And let's go. Now, if you watch my channel, I do a mix of stuff. More sports, probably more football than anything. But I like to do it all. I feel like it's all just one big world, the trading card world, the trading card universe. And why can't we all enjoy sports cards and Pokemon cards together? We're all doing the same thing here. Ton of packs, guys. Ton of packs. So I know what you want. You want me to quit yapping and start ripping. Wow. It's gonna take a minute. In all of these packs, could we have a gold Charizard? Probably not, but I'll take any Charizard. All right, here we go. Phantasmal Flames. I didn't really look up a ton of stats, but I think there's something like 12 or 13 special illustration rares only. Maybe a few more ultra rares or hyper rares. But it's not like there's nothing. Starting things off a little slow. But we got some big cards. So that's the deal with this set. I was just listening to one guy who said he wasn't that excited about this set and he doesn't understand the pricing. Because I guess after watching some people and ripping his own boxes, you realize that there was like, it's kind of a Charizard or bust product, it seems. Which is not true with all sets. You know, some sets will have cards, if we're talking value, like, you know, $100, $200 cards mixed in there. And I think this one doesn't have a lot of that. So it's interesting the way that it is selling. How about Bronzong? If I had to pick a favorite as of recent, Scarlet and Violet, Destined Rivals, and Black Bolt White Flare, I would probably have to say, and yes, it has to do with one particular card mostly, but overall, I did pretty well on Black Bolt. Black Bolt and White Flare were both pretty good. Black Bolt was a little bit better for me. All right, we got something. We got something. Rotom. At least we got an EX. I did quite a bit of Black Bolt, and I did get the monochrome black card, which is... that's probably the coolest looking Pokemon card I have seen. I'm Black Blake. I'm a big black color scheme kind of guy, so that was pretty sweet. It was like a murdered Pokemon card. But I also got a lot of other decent stuff out of Black Bolt. And I would say so far, This is a tough box, huh? Little Charmeleon. All right, here we go. Another EX. Megalopunny EX. Bad job making my piles here. All right. Nice looking card. I don't mind it. And I guess the last thing I did was the Mega. I think I did a booster box of that. Wow, that's a pretty crazy looking card. How about that? Ambipom on the illustration rare. All right, we got one. Hey, and its little buddy right there. Man, there's a lot of packs here. And I did okay on the Mega. It could not compete with my Black Bolt experience. I like to see an alligator, don't we? Don't we like to see that? Yes, we do. As for the giveaway, I get a lot of questions in the comments, so we got plenty of time here to explain the rules a little bit. There are not many rules. I do giveaways at increments of 1,000. We're trying to make my way to 11. It's been a slow climb in the 10s, but I appreciate each and every one of you who does take the time to subscribe to the channel. It's free to do. It's harmless to just throw a sub out there, but of course I appreciate those of you that watch the vids. Jigglypuff. So this is not an increment of 1,000. It's just a random giveaway because I'm excited about this product. We got something new. So I will find an ETB. I got this at my local card shop and he said they have them ordered. They just haven't come yet. So I will get it in the next couple weeks. And as I mentioned, all you need to do is subscribe if you don't already. Drop a comment on this video, any comment, whatever you want to say. If you don't know what to say, just say, let's go. And then I use YouTube, all right, Dawn on the SIR trainer. Oh, they're silver stars, my bad. Just a trainer. I'm a little rusty on my Pokemon. It's been a while. I try to just, new product comes out, I open it, but I don't do 8 runs at it. I would if I could afford to. And then when there isn't new product, I'm just not ripping Pokemon. Oops. So I go to random comment picker. I choose whoever comes up, the first winner. And then, you have to make sure you comment. That's how you get entered. And then I'm usually pretty good about shipping the prize. That's it. All right, we got something here. Mega Gengar EX. If you are outside of the States, I used to ship internationally for giveaways, and I hate to not do it, I really do. But the last time Another EX. Sharpedo. Well, we're getting a lot of EXs now. Starting to heat up a little bit here, guys. Last time I shipped to someone, I think it was like the Philippines maybe. And it sat at the post office for like, I think a month. It was at least 3 weeks. And it was expensive. And I wasn't sure that they were yamper even gonna get it on the illustration rare. So anyways, it's expensive and it takes forever, and I'm worried sometimes the stuff is even gonna make it to people. So if you do win and you don't live in the United States of America, I will just give you the value of an ETB, because who doesn't like a little bit of extra dough for the holiday season, huh? No, we're nonstop here. Oricorio. All right, we like all these EXs, but how about some more SIR action here? We're about halfway through my stacks, so make yourself comfortable. I have had some issues where people create kind of, I guess I wouldn't call them fake accounts, because any account is a real account, but it's like one person has, 15 different YouTube accounts and uses them specifically for entering giveaways, which honestly, I'm impressed by the effort that people will go through. People love free stuff. I was like, this one feels a little thicker, and I remember that's not possible. And I've kind of figured out how to identify some of those people. Like for one, if your account was made the day of the giveaway, you have 0 activity, then I would say it's obviously a burner account, a giveaway account. However, I have to be honest that I do appreciate, even the burner accounts give me a little action, throw me a comment. Take what we can get out here, right? So if you do have 18 accounts, please subscribe to the channel with all of them. We got another one coming. Just know that you probably won't win the giveaway. Mega Heracross. EX. Where's Big Papa? So the first video I watched of a gentleman opening this, and I believe it was 2 days ago. Just make a note that this particular video got their cards somehow 2 days early. This was the first video I watched. And that gentleman got the gold Charizard. Some people in the comments said, isn't it kind of curious how, one of the biggest Pokemon channels got their product early and it had a gold Charizard in it. Because the point is that people will watch, Pokemon likes this, of course, which means free advertisement, but people watch this video, most people are gonna watch, the big channels videos. They hit a gold Charizard, that gives everyone in the world hope that they too can hit a gold Charizard. So it's incredible. Okay. Ludicolo. That one was kind of mixed in there. But I don't know. Are they, you know, are the companies really sending loaded boxes to guys, or is it just like a conspiracy theory? Tell me what you think. Are there such things as influencer boxes? And if there are, how the heck do I get one? I tried to get a Whatnot or PSA. I tried to get a PSA code that I could share to my followers for them to get a discount on grading. I reached out, I said, hi, you know, my name is Black Blake. I have this channel, here's what I do. I'd love to advertise for you. And they said, if you would like to get a PSA code for your followers, you need, I believe they said you would need at least to spend $100,000 on grading yourself. Miss Magius, or Magius. And I was like, are you serious? Because I've seen a couple guys with that code, and I was like, there's no way that guy spent $100,000. Maybe he did. Wow. So just to get a little code that brings them business, they want you to have spent $100,000. I can't remember if it was like a year or a lifetime or what, but okay. And I mean, nobody's gotten more EXs than me. I like the way that one looks. And that is a special. Okay. Is that our best card so far? I have never pulled or owned any kind of nice Charizard card. It's definitely on my list. I have like a fantasy list of cards I'd like to own. Another one. Diancie. Okay. I mean, EXs for days. I would like to have a Michael Jordan Fleer rookie card. I consider that just like the peak card. I think for some reason I like that even more than like an old baseball card. I don't know, I guess that's tough. But I like it a lot. And you can get them like in really bad shape. You know, you definitely want to make sure it's authenticated and you trust the seller, but you can get them. I saw like a PSA 1, literally one, it's like $3,000, I think, which is a lot of money for a damaged car, but those things only go up in value, only. A crazy amount too. I would love to have one of those, even if it's in rough shape. I'd love to have a Charizard, an old Charizard, even if that one is in bad shape. I actually don't mind cards with a little. You know, you get a good price on them, like my Tom Brady downtown there has got a little scratch on it. So because of that, I got a good price. Not a great price, but a good price. And I just wanted to have it to, you know, sit on my shelf. So what's the difference to me if it's got a tiny little scratch that no one could ever see? I'm not saying I prefer damaged cards, but I don't mind them, especially if you're going to keep it anyways. And then other than that, I just love me some downtowns. Just any and all downtowns. I would love to have a wall of downtowns. If you are only a Pokemon enthusiast and you have no idea about anything relating to sports cards, downtowns are these cards. So I was able to establish a small wall of downtowns. It's a good start. We got just 3 more packs to go, guys. So here's to hoping that the heat is going to be in the last pack. Overall, I have done in the last year, I have done pretty well with Pokemon, so I can't complain. You don't expect to get a hit in every box you buy. But overall, I've done pretty well. Oh, Zacian. That is rare. I mean, that's a good looking card, no? Which one of the cards that I have pulled so far has the most value? Well, I'm gonna have to do some research on that. It's all very new. But if you're just trying to flip them, this is the best time to sell them. I mean, pretty much. It's a good time to sell them. Grading and holding also works, but who's got the patience to sit on stuff for years and years? I don't. All right, guys, we got at least one more of those. That will do it. Let's do a quick recap just of better stuff here. It's the last one we got, a pretty sharp looking card. Mega Diancie. Oricorio. Nice looking card. Nice little find. We got EXs for days. Yamper. Hydon. Ambipom. I mean, that's a pretty crazy looking card, no? And that'll do it. Unless I'm unaware, feel free to let me know in the comments. I don't believe we got any major heaters. What do you think about this product for its price of about $300? I think it is pretty tough. I think that I got like an average box. I'll bet most boxes look like mine, unlike the influencer videos, which were much better. But there's not even that much stuff possible. You're not getting as much stuff as like Black Bolt was, for example, for me. So I don't like the price. I think maybe it should be $250 like the other ones, but really, you know, of course, we should all be paying retail price for things, but that's just not the reality we live in. Kind of a tough product, but hey, always glad to get it. When Pokemon hits the shelves, I want to be there. And it was a fun rip regardless. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, if you would like to enter the giveaway to win an ETB of Phantasmal Flames, just subscribe and drop a comment on this video. Coming up, I don't have anything on deck, but we'll see what the weekend brings. I'm always doing a downtown hunt lately, downtown and kaboom hunting, so probably more of that coming up. I hope you have a beautiful Friday night and weekend. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.